Welcome to Fearless Friday, your day to reclaim your weekend and your life. I'm Flora with the Flora Sage Therapies Institute, and this week's episode of Fearless Friday, we're going to talk about a little bit of a metaphor. So picture this, a skating rink, and picture various scenarios. So one person walks in and they get their skates and they sit down and they put their skates on and they go right out and start skating around the roller skating rink. And there's another person who comes in, looks over, sees people falling, running into the wall, running into each other, and decides not to get skates and to sit on the sidelines. And then there's somebody else that comes in, puts their skates on, and spends the entire day just skating around the edge, clinging to the wall, afraid of falling. Life very much is like a skating rink. There's so much chaos, so many things going on that it's very easy for us to lose our center of gravity, lose our center of balance, and lose sight of what's most important. So now picture yourself going to the skating rink of life, putting your skates on, feeling a little bit wobbly at first, but allowing yourself to step onto the rink and then navigating around the edge of the roller rink until you feel comfortable enough to let go. Then, as you're getting comfortable, you see people that are very, very good at skating. And you begin to notice how their body moves very fluidly, how their legs and feet and ankles move together, how their hips move, how their torso moves, how their shoulders and arms move, so that all together, working all together very smoothly, they're moving forward and allow themselves to use that forward motion to get really good at skating through life. Those people tend to focus on what they can focus on, which is their own life, their own body, their own forward movement. Recently, I went skating for the first time in a very long time, and through the entire afternoon, I really felt this huge epiphany and this huge eye-opening aha moment. Just over and over and over again. And I was very unsure of my footing when I first went on there because I hadn't skated in so long. But when I allowed myself to focus on the actual physical feeling of the skates on the cement, on the bottom of my feet, and feel the rhythm of that and know that this was my foundation to move forward on the skating rink, and allowed myself to focus within and not focus on the strobe lights and the disco lights and the spotlights and all the music and the flashing lights and all the people crashing into each other and crashing on the wall and crashing onto the floor. When I allowed myself to just turn within and focus on how my body felt and watch those who are very good at skating and watch how they moved, and allowed myself to trust in my foundation enough to move forward and trust in my body enough to know what to do and to really allow myself to move fluidly instead of not trusting my body, then I was able to actually skate quite well. But this is so indicative of life. And so this week's challenge is all about trusting in your foundation that you've built. And your foundation is unique to you. Only you know what you've built your life on. Only you know what your experiences are and have been, and how they can carry you forward, how those aha moments and those learning experiences can move you forward, and fluidly at that. So this week's challenge is look at your foundation. Look at what you've been through, what you've come through, what you've done, what you've experienced, your aha moments, and allow yourself to trust in your forward movement, on where you want to go in life. And try not to focus on everything else around you, because when you focus on others' journeys, others' forward movement or backward movement or crashes and everything else, when you allow yourself to focus on all the stuff that's out here, that's when we fall. That's when we crash into the wall. That's when we crash into somebody else. And that's when we lose that forward movement and get stunned and actually have to stop and regroup and recenter ourselves, stand up and start moving forward again. So this week's challenge, I challenge you to look at your foundation, look at your forward movement and trust in yourself that you know what to do to move forward in life. And doing this is a surefire way to become fearlessly inspired. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, or any social media platform. And also, if you really loved it, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Until next week, I'm wishing you a fearlessly inspired day. Bye-bye.